Hey guys, something that we're all at fault for sometimes is thinking too negatively. But why is this actually bad? Well, that's what we're going to be talking about today, but before we dive in, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon to be notified when I release a new video. So nothing ever good comes out of thinking negatively. Like, it can ruin your life, it can ruin your dreams, it can make you lonely, it can make you depressed. And I was doing some research on this, and I actually found out that studies have shown that if you think negatively too much, you're a much greater risk of getting things like dementia and Alzheimer's. And but the thing is, like, our brain learns to be good at what we do most. You know, so if we think negatively all the time, then that's going to be our natural state. Every time something new comes to us, like, the first thing we do is we look negatively on that. We never have a positive outlook on things. And to be honest with you, I see this in some of my friends. Some of my friends are just negative all the time. Their bad things are happening to them, yeah, but they're not helping it by thinking negatively all the time. And I'm sure you probably know people that are very negative as well. Ultimately, being negative is a skill that you learn. And granted, yeah, it's not a good skill. Like, when we think about skills, we think about good things. But this is a skill that we learn and that we improve over time. But because your brain doesn't care about whether it's a good skill or a bad skill. It knows that you're doing something over and over again, and because you're doing it so much, it thinks, right, I've got to be able to be good at this. I've got to put it in my muscle memory. I've got to put it in my subconscious. And so why not, instead of putting all that effort into thinking negatively, why don't you put this same amount of effort into thinking positively? Because it's not any harder to do. It's not any harder to think positively than it is to think negatively. The only thing is we've trained our brains to go to the negative things first. You know, and I don't know why, but most of us just don't think positively. But so as you can see, it's extremely important to try and train your brain to think more positively and think less positively, because doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. And you'll never win if you quit. And thinking negatively will force you to quit, because you'll doubt yourself all the time. If you have somebody looking down on you all the time and saying, you can't do this, you can't do that, then you're never going to try, you're never going to do it, because that's what you're going to believe. So if you're telling yourself that, then it's the same thing, it's no different. You know, so if you want to be successful, you need to do everything that you can to bring in as much positivity in your life as possible. And if you can do that, then you'll be much, much, much more successful. A positive mind has a positive outcome. Alright guys, think more positively. That's it for today. I'll see you in the next video.